This is Henos Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. We keeping a foot on the what? On the X. We keeping a foot on the what? On the X. Now let's talk about it, man. LeBron, Ramon, James, and the Los Angeles Lakers. And the Prediction King strikes again. And the Prediction King strikes again. See, Henos Sport can get Prediction King fashion along with getting a prediction wrong. See, I always find a way to always get a right in the midst of a wrong. Let me say it again. Henos Sport always finds a way to get a right in the midst of a wrong. What did Henos Sport say 6 months in advance? That if they restarted this NBA and this fraudulent, fluky, on-the-spot NBA title and this least path of resistance NBA title, that LeBron James and company were going to go to the promised land. And what has been happening? They got past the Portland Trailblazers. They got past the Houston Rockets. Trust and believe the Los Angeles Lakers are going to get past the Denver Nuggets. It's that form of cold-heartedness. It's that form of cutthroatness. It's that form of unadulteratedness in its most visceral form. LeBron James happy, LBJ Riders Media happy, LBJ Brigade happy, LBJ Apologists happy, LBJ stands happy. That spells a recipe for LeBron to get this fourth title in 10 tries. It's still an abysmal 40%. It's still an abysmal 10% away from the upper echelon of the pantheon of greatness, which is 50% tile threshold or higher. But nevertheless, this is showcasing what Henos Sport lined up, because this is the ultimate prediction. Yeah, Denver Nuggets won. Henos Sport didn't get that right, but that's not the ultimate prediction. And see, people always want to be celebratory when Henos Sport gets something wrong, because they're so used to Henos Sport getting something right. And Henos Sport bringing you that what? That heat and that fart, and keeping a foot on the what? On the next. And keeping a foot on the what? On the next. What did you guys think? The true alpha extraordinaire governed by true alpha economics was going to go boo-hoo-hoo? No. We govern by true alpha economics. We are a true alpha extraordinaire over here. So we're going to govern ourselves by true alpha affairs. We're still going to win, lose, or draw, pop out our damn chest. Let me say it again. We're still in win, lose, or draw. We're going to pump our chest. But the bottom line is this. What did Henos Sport say? I'm glad Lee Haran mentioned that. If you go and look at the community post, he said, Henos Sport, you did say that this was what the prediction was going to be. Y'all need to start putting respect on Henos Sport's name, because Henos Sport told you guys from the jump that in this fraudulent, fluky, on-the-spot NBA title, this least path of resistance NBA title, they were going to ensure that LeBron James was going to win with the Los Angeles Lakers. Why do you think Lakers fans are so happy? Because Henos Sport locked in the prediction for the Lakers. And maybe it has something to do with the fact that Henos Sport signed on and said that the Lakers are going to win. Maybe that's why the Lakers are having this luck in their fashion. Let me say it again. This is why they're having this luck and in their fashion. The bottom line is this. The Denver Nuggets ain't beating no Los Angeles Lakers. Henos Sport can put the bank on that. Let me say it again. The Los Angeles Lakers ain't losing to no damn Denver Nuggets, and Henos Sport can put the bank on that. The Denver Nuggets are not beating the Lakers. NBA Nike need to recoup their investment. This was their initial $90 million investment that they put in LeBron James. And I have to preference it because my boy James said, well, LeBron James got a $990 million investment. We know he has close to $1 billion investment. Now, when I say 90 million, James, I'm talking about the initial investment that they invested into him before he dribbled a basketball in the NBA. They need to recoup that investment. And having a 3-for-9 abysmal 33.3% NBA final average and performance is not going to denote that. He needs to be at least a 40 percentile performer. Let me say it again. He needs to at least be a 40 percentile performer so that they can find a way in cockamamie or cockamamie fashion to justify that. To say at least LeBron James has 4 NBA titles. He can't stay with just 3-for-9 abysmal 33.3%, but they can justify 4 for 10 at 40%. That's the cold-hearted, that's the unadulterated, and that's the cutthroat true ton of fashion. Again, ain't no fucking Denver Nuggets beating no damn Los Angeles Lakers. I can rest assured on that. I can book it, and I can put my Henos Sport and the Prediction King strikes again, and the Prediction King strikes again fashion that the Los Angeles Lakers are making it out of the West, and they are going to win this thing. Because the way the season is looking, this is why you see LeBron James was pushing for the NBA restart to happen, was so that LeBron can be crowned his king status and favor situation, so that the LBJ Riders Media, The LBJ Brigade, the LBJ apologists, and the LBJ stance can say that he is the second greatest player of all time in La Cockamamie fashion. Because the GOAT ship has sailed when MJ dropped the last dance. Let me say it again. The GOAT ship has sailed when MJ dropped the last dance. That was that napalm. That was that ether. That shit that make your soul burn slow. So that pretty much excoriated him off of the GOAT ship. But in La Cockamamie fashion, they're going to try to prop up because they need LeBron to win this last title, because they know next year it's going to be the Kawhi versus the Kevin Durant show for the next 3 years. And LeBron has to get his last title before that run starts. You see how the NBA works? You see how everything is going? You see how He Knows the Sport keeps showcasing you guys these things in Sun Tzu, aka Art of War, 7 steps ahead of the game, 48 laws of power on that ass. They have to have LeBron James win right before Kawhi and Kevin Durant come out next year. Because once they come out in full force, because trust and believe, this loss that Kawhi got, he gonna be in the lab. Kawhi coming back with vengeance. The Claw is coming back, y'all. Let me say it again. Kawhi is coming back with vengeance, and the Claw is coming back, and he's coming to Rudy Poo and Plum Plum Brain all of the competition. He's coming to Classic Dope and Troglodyte, all of the competition. He's coming to Ultra Fanboy with the Ultra Fanboy rhetoric, all the competition. He will be back. Paul George will be back. They needed this humbling experience so that they could come back strong, and they could realize that in order for us to be LA our way, we have to do the actual heavyweight lifting to denote that we are LA our way. But the bottom line is this: he'll be back. And it was going to be Kevin Durant versus Kawhi Leonard for the next 3 years. But before that happens, they need LeBron James to get this last title, because they know that the legacy is officially done. The cachet is officially over, and NBA and Nike need to recoup their investment of $90 million that they invested in LeBron James. That's the cold-hearted, that's the unadulterated, and that's the cutthroat truth-telling fashion. I keeps the foot on the what? On the next. I keeps the foot on the what? On the next. This is He Knows the Sport. Checking out.